Good morning, my YouTube friends. I I wanted to share a few things. I have been I've started doing a live. I wake up between 1 and 3 in the morning generally, and I a lot of times, not every time, but a lot of times I meditate at that time because I was taught by somebody that I trust that that's a good time to meditate. So last night was my first time, and I'm just going to keep doing this as I'm inspired to, and sending positive intentionality to the people on our planet right now. And and I wanted to share my children. Honestly, they just are so amazing. I know that I'm hugely biased, but yesterday my daughter Snapchatted me this picture. She Snapchatted me that she was writing cards to people in hospice whose families cannot come visit them. And she's writing these cards for them. And then she's sending a picture of her new pooch, her little dog. I guess his name is Pickles, but they call him Weenie. Weenie dog. Anyway, I was so proud of her. I was so proud of her that I think that on Monday, I'm starting Zoom classes with my students. I'm really excited. And I've also set up a second YouTube channel. I'm going to start um, doing online, like, learning classes, like a learning community. And I haven't figured out exactly what age group yet. Um, I would normally be doing early childhood because early childhood is when most children are home. But right now, all the students are home. They're all home. And I think that this is like amazing opportunity for all of us. Like to do that thing that we always wanted to do, but we didn't do because we didn't think we had the time to do it, or because we were, you know, doing something else. And so we're always like, oh, you know what? I would do that if I had time, but I don't have the time to, write that book or start that business or learn how to play the guitar or whatever it is that we want to learn how to do. Um, and I'm just taking full advantage of this time. I'm actually having a blast. So anyway, I'm not that I'm having a blast that the world is in seeming disarray right now, but I am taking advantage of the time. But Monday, I'm going to be starting my Zoom classes with my students, and this is one of the things we're going to be doing. Writing letters is part of a second grade curriculum, and so I'm so excited to have us possibly write letters. But here's another topic that I have been trying to teach them, and I haven't figured it out. So bear with me on this because I'm a little bit like on both sides of the fence on this. So what I have noticed in my classroom is that the children get really upset if one person gets something and they don't get it. Like for example, I was handing out these little manipulatives. They were these little beads, and I was handing them out to the students, and one of them got one that was actually gold. The rest of them weren't gold. They were like blue and green and all these colors, but one of them was gold, and they were actually taking it and hiding it. and and I've been like, I don't know how to, or the other thing is we have a water jug. It was really important to me for the children to have clean water. So important to me that one of the parents graciously put in this great big 5-gallon jug, and so the children can go over and get their water. But sometimes they take more than their share. They're getting up and getting water all day long, and then they have to go to the bathroom more, and they're taking more than their share of the water. So there are times when, like for example, yesterday I saw this. It says, remember this picture when you take more than you need. This elderly woman standing in front, and there's no food for her. And I've been noticing this when I go to the grocery stores, and I go to 3 different grocery stores. actually 4. I've been going to Natural Groceries, a Fry's, a Sprouts, and a Trader Joe's. And honestly, at the Trader Joe's, there has been no pasta. No pasta at the Trader Joe's, no pasta at the Fry's. I'm not really sure about, in fact, I think there was none at Natural Groceries, and I don't remember actually looking at Sprouts. But so it is this idea of taking more than you need, but not getting in a scarcity mindset generally. Like, what I was taught growing up was that having a lot is like selfish. It's selfish. And at some point I had realized that there really is no pie like this. They try to pretend like if you are abundant, you are taking from someone else. And I don't believe that either. I believe that we are deserving of abundance generally. And so it's sort of this combination of graciousness. One day I was doing an experiment with the children, because a lot of times they give me the curriculum. And we were reading this fable. About this crow, or this bird, who was really thirsty, and she had come down and there was water at the bottom of a pitcher. And she was trying to figure out how to get the water at the bottom of the pitcher. So what she ended up doing was putting all these pebbles in this water pitcher until the water came up to the surface. So what we did was we were throwing all of these marbles into a pitcher with water, and the kids were just roaring with laughter. They were just having so much fun with this. And I was giving them each kind of these handfuls of these pebbles, and we were putting them in one after another, and the water was rising, and at some points it was actually flowing over onto the desks, and the children were just roaring with laughter. And most of them, the majority of them, were very, very concerned about their handful. They were so concerned, like, I want more, and their hands were coming out like very, very quickly. They wanted their turn, and they didn't want to miss their turn. And then I had this one student who is so gracious. She always waits her turn. She is like, she has so much, it's like she was born this angelic soul. I just cry even thinking about her. She's never greedy, and she waits. And I just think so much about that character, a character that is able to wait. And not always have to be first in line, and not always have to have the gold coin. And so right now in our society, what I'm finding is, and I have really been out of the mix because I am sort of in my own, I have been socially distancing. I mean, I have gone out to go get food because we have to eat, but I really have been socially distancing and spending a lot of time at home. And I have seen people being really, really lovely in my community, but I have also seen this, where I've gone in and there hasn't been pasta, there hasn't been broth for soup, there hasn't been a yellow onion to even buy. And I just think that there is some kind of balance between graciousness and care for us as a species, and also abundance. That there has to be some kind of balance between the two, and finding that. Anyway, I guess it's just something that I have been thinking about, and I'm I'm gonna go. I feel kind of sad. Our farmers market has closed for right now in our town. I guess they've been taking like orders and people can come and pick them up. And yesterday when I tried to place orders, the places that I was trying to place orders from were not taking orders. So I'm just gonna have to go find my food somewhere else until they open again. And I am actually very, very optimistic. And I'm just, if you find yourself at night, um, go on my Instagram, which is Blonde Haired Girl YouTube, or Jamie Teener is actually my name. and and going on my Instagram, and I'm going to be doing this as much as possible, doing my nighttime meditation prayer and sending everyone so much love and 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 wellness, sending everyone wellness and love and joy, and that thing, going after that thing that we've always wanted to do, but we didn't have time to do it. Anyway, love you guys, and I will be back.